we're live. Don't mind the fact that I was on magic puzzles earlier. Also don't mind the fact that it's 4 in the morning. Because, yeah, it is. I'm gonna put my tablet like this. Sorry about the camera, always changing around. I'm gonna set it down. Yeah, it's like 5 in the morning. Sleep is for the weak. Anyway, I need my writing app, and I need this. Okay. Let's see what it had me on Quotev. I don't even remember at this point. Oh, just on this. Okay then, that works. Click that down there. I need, that's a star on my ceiling back there. Where is it? That, there. On my ceiling. That's just the stars and glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling. Right, I was doing that. Give me a minute to find a specific thing. Wait, no, not that. So by that. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this, so don't mind me. So, how is that? No one that's watching? Okay, yeah. Should be here somewhere on this page, maybe. Okay, there it is. This. And let's see if it opens to that chapter. There we go. This chapter. Okay, this chapter. Why does that say the basement? Ah, it's on the wrong chapter, that's why. Okay, I'm fixing this, hold on. I need... there. Oh god, there's a lot of chapters since then. This chapter. Hendrik's Point of View in the Darkening Part 2 by Kaizone on Quotev. Words cannot express how mad this specific chapter made me at Darkiplier. I'm just gonna check something on my phone. I know my passcode. Yeah, this chapter. Believe me. This chapter. Okay? Well, huge spoiler alert, I'll say that. Because, I mean, yeah, if you haven't read this, it's actually a really good story. This is part 2, you're going to want to actually read The Darkening, which, let me pull that up, is this. You're going to want to read, it loads. Put my camera there. You're going to want to read this first, because this is, like, what explains every single thing that's happening, and the second part doesn't make any sense without, if you haven't read that one. That's not the first chapter or anything, I was reading it before. I still don't really get this cover thing. Hang on, let me try to put my hand in the camera there. It's hard to tell what that is, but it's flowers, but it's like almost inverted color or something. I can't really tell. Anyway, gonna close it out. 9 months ago. Anyway, yeah, this chapter. Again, if you haven't read this chapter and you don't like spoilers, stop watching here. I'm not gonna be mad. I know it says it's a stream and whatnot, but it's basically a video since I don't have another way to record. So yeah. Don't mind me just being on my phone for something. Yeah, this specific chapter. I'm just gonna turn it off. Don't need that. Well, I know it's been a long time since I posted my channel, but still, this specific chapter, words can't even. This is the chapter that every time I read it, it still makes me mad, and I've read it so many times at this point. Here, let me scroll down to the comments. They're not going to be about this chapter, because this is an older chapter in the book. All about the basement whatnot. Looks like a lot of people had conversations about the basement. Okay then. Yeah, the basement is the chapter she posted like more recently. I can't tell you exactly. Yesterday she posted it. If you look right, updated. Huh? No, it's months. If you heard that, that was my mom, but I thought she was in bed. Oh well. Yeah. This story. I could literally spend this entire stream just talking about this fanfic, because honestly, I love this fanfic. It's a fanfic, well, it's a fanfic that I've loved for a while, because it deals with something that I really like, except this chapter. There are very few chapters in this book, in this fanfic, that actually make me mad. This is one of them. This is one of the chapters that you don't even need context for it. If you read this, like, if you don't want... Anyway, if you have a crush on Darkiplier, but you don't want to have a crush on Darkiplier, read this chapter. And just this chapter right here. I'm just pointing at the air in my room, like the wall, maybe my pillows, but yeah, this chapter right here. This chapter, if you don't want to have a crush on Darkiplier. Believe me, it works. Worked for one of my friends. Yeah. I don't even want to read this right now. Again, you should stop watching here if you don't want spoilers, because this is where the spoilers start. Okay, are you gone? If you don't want spoilers? Okay then. Again, well, I already said this, but you can always come back after you've read it, too. Like, that's not impossible. I just said read it. I don't even know at this point. I haven't slept tonight. I'm an insomniac night owl with a taste for horror, and literally earlier I was reading, actually, not too long, like 2 hours ago, I was actually reading, I gotta go way back to the beginning, don't I? Yes I do. Great. And give me a minute. I was actually reading this top one right here. This one. Nightmare and Dreams. Yeah, I was reading that like 2 hours ago. Don't ask why. It's actually a really well-written story that I enjoy reading. Yeah, basically just ranting randomly at this point. Other than this one. Okay, here's where the spoilers officially start. And I mean it this time. Okay, are you gone? Okay, here we go. I don't even know what to say. I better explain Zest, because you probably know who Darkiplier is, and if you don't, just look it up on YouTube. It's really easy. It's Markiplier's main dark side, like Darkiplier and Markiplier. It's pretty easy to tell. I don't know why Quotive always does that, like reformatting them or whatever. It's really annoying. Oh, that's not sunscreen. Let's just glare off bright ass light up there. Okay then. So Zest is a character that was made up by Kaizone. I say Kaizone, I don't know if that's exactly how you say it. yeah, this is the person that wrote the Darkening Part 2, and there's also the Meetup and the Sneaker that she wrote. Those are also really good. Hang on, I gotta look at something. Okay. This chapter. Zest is a character that Kaizone, she made him up. It's right. Zest is Ethan / Krinkin plays his dark side. Fruit related, hence the name. Lavender hair. Actually, oh wait, that's on the Darkening, isn't it? If you let me get to the Quotev, listen. Thank you. I could look this up on my phone. I'll do that. Yeah, wrong one. My brain isn't braining right now. It's 5 in the morning and I haven't slept. I'm just gonna look something up on my phone so I can explain to you what it is. The library. Or not. I forgot to sort it. Might be helpful if I sorted it. And it took me back to page 1, of course. And I'm going on the wrong one on my phone. I just dropped my phone. And I may not have thrown my phone at the edge of my bed earlier because I was laughing so hard from literally the name of a chapter. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. And we've got... I gotta get to the right chapter. So, these chapters are long. And I need... Oh, I wasn't that far past it, apparently. This one. Literally, as I tapped it, slowed it, reformatted that. It's like... I give up. I have to check something. I gotta turn off my light for a second. Be back. I'm back. It was probably just one of my cats or something. I just heard what sounded like walking. I have a really fat cat. It was probably just her jumping off of something. I'm just hearing things. Don't mind me. Basically, Zest has lavender hair and orange eyes, and it is a side of Ethan's. Basically, that's it. He's like all about fruit and whatnot. I already said that. Anyway, in this chapter, this is the chapter that made me want to kill Darkiplier. That is not an over-exaggeration. Words are not my strong suit at 5 in the morning when I haven't slept. I'm tired AF. I did not say that. You did not hear that. I gotta check something. But opening. Oh yeah, it's getting like quick. Well, I stayed up all night successfully. Still 5 hours. Nothing. Anyway, in this chapter, Darkiplier I don't even want to say it. I'll just... I'll just scroll down. Oh, like, dark warning? Like, not Darkiplier, but actually this gets dark. Like, what the heck levels of really dark? Like, if you read the meetup, the tortures chapters, like, that level of dark. I think Kai peeks out in, like, she has the dark side Kai. I think Kai peeks out in this. Pretty sure. Anyway. I actually can't say it. It's actually saddening and angering for me to say, so I'm not gonna say it. If you need to, you can like pause to read it. Like if you want to, or you could just go read it for yourself. I have mine on night mode just because I read a lot at night, so it's easier for me to see. And I prefer it on night mode if I'm not writing. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go back. I just suggest go read this chapter for yourself at this point. I don't even want to scroll through it. Darkiplier, I'm coming for you. Me and I'm gonna butcher her nickname so bad. I have to look it up. Do you still have mine? Lauren Dark Seaside, one of my online friends, and Lizzie. Yeah, the three of us are coming for you, and whoever else might want to kill you. Others can theorize that you're him or whatever, but no. Three of us, we're coming to actually kill you. Yes. So, not much more to say here. Let's see how long this has been going. 17 minutes, jeez. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, be done talking, because I just realized I absolutely have no steam. Like, I wanted to rant about him, but, like, I just, like, can't at this point. I am so tired. Usually I'd be ranting like, oh, he did this and he did that and I'm gonna kill him. Nope, not tonight. Today. This morning. Whatever. Be on the lookout later for a video, an actual video, which is going to be of me doing something in The Sims 3. Lauren Dark Seaside, I hope to God I'm pronouncing that right. Probably am not, but you'll know what I'm talking about because I gave you the idea in a message. Well, I came up with the idea, but I'm gonna do it later. I will. I told them what I'm gonna do, and yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, expect a video later today. I don't know when, but sometime today. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, so I will see you whenever that is posted, I guess. Bye!